Hey, I'm Decathlon Gamer. Welcome back to Pro Cycling Manager 2020. This is All Rounder episode number 22. After winning our national championship race, just my second win of the year, fourth win of the career, that's two in each of our first two seasons. We're on to the final stage of our race. We started in the last episode. Stage 3 was a sprint stage, so we're on to the one that really counts. I am going for the King of the Mountain. Now, for this King of the Mountain, I better step up my effort here as suddenly the pace has intensified a bit. Okay, that was short-lived. That's good. Well, anyway, the bulk of the KOM points are in this stage. I am equal on the lead with just 6 points. But there are 32 points available combined over the top of each of 4 climbs on the day. We've got 2 Category 3 climbs and then the same Category 2 climb twice, with the second set of points being awarded just over the top at the finish line. So those two are vital because 10 and 10 points available. There's no way I'm going to get that final one. So that means the 22 points available prior to that are going to be pretty essential. This group, there's 5 of us, so the good news for me is that's going to split the field, split the group a little bit, so hopefully they don't end up in the same order on points. I might not win both of these first 2 climbs. I don't want to expend too much energy on them because I think the vital climb is the third one. If I win that third climb, I think there's a very good chance that I do claim the jersey.
The pack is increasing its work rate. Some teams can't be happy with the breakaway.
Alright, little expenditure of energy by the other members of the group there. It's good for me. Definitely still some pace in this. We've got 7K to go. Speed this up a little longer. 6K to go. Okay, 5K to go. Let's go ahead and get into our natural position. Also, 75% of the team goal for the day. 3.9K. Again, I don't want to spend too much energy here on this, but at the same time, I want to try to make sure that I actually get it. Looks like Ostergaard is struggling. He doesn't want to work at a 79 kind of pace, but let's go. Final K. Oh my goodness, look at that pace. Just third. Ouch. That's Bialuske. Yeah, Bialuske claimed 6 points, so I'm only 2 ahead now. Wow, that was... he's the biggest threat. Let's go ahead and observe. Oh wow, he's got so little energy. I've got to at least get some points on each of these climbs to have any chance and then be alive for that last one. Like I said, it's that third climb that's the essential one. Because
they're moving along at a fair lick.
how many? 5 placings. So 5 placings there. If all 5 of us are still away, then I know that Maroe, who was equal on points with me, at most he'll get 16 if we're still away. If he wins again. So I've got to have more than 16 points, theoretically, and more than these guys.
We're starting the last third of the race.
So target is 16 and more than these 4. I'm already down to a 2-point lead on that category. We're still 1:53 out. That's plenty of time for this climb, but we'll see if that's enough time still for the penultimate climb. That's the one, again, that I'm really worried about. 6K to go.
The pack is putting the squeeze on the breakaway. The breakaway is not to everybody's liking. The peloton has significantly increased its speed.
5K to go. 4K to go. Down to 4 of us. One rider's been dropped. Slow it down, slow it down. Okay, I'm the only one working now. 1.8K. Down to 3. Final kilometer. Just up the tempo a little. Down to 2. Ease off, ease off. I got it, I got it.
We shouldn't see too many attacks.
Okay. Those 6 points are really going to help. We also just hit 100% sponsor objective. Up to 14. All I need is 3 points over the next climb. And we really need to back off here. Let's go ahead and get water one last time. 40K from the end.
The guys up front aren't going to be making too many friends today.
So all we need is 4th place over the top. But we got to remember that these guys from this break. Field's coming back at me. We're going to be back in the peloton here in just a little bit. I don't know if, well, will they let me go far enough away? Oh, that'd be nice if they do. Recover a little bit here. I'm out at 50 seconds. Can I hold over that valley? I've got a good flat rating. Peloton just split. Alright. Here we go. Let's see if we can hold this. If they let me hold this gap. We'll see what they're doing, whether I need to back up into the group. It's down to 30 seconds. They've pulled back 10 seconds already. And I have a feeling they're going to go pretty dang fast when we hit this climb. 20 seconds. I'm pulling back. I'm pulling back. I'm going to let them reel me in.
The escapees have surrendered. The pack gave them no
We will
chance.
attack again off the front just before the climb.
Meaning that an attack is highly
Hopefully I can
unlikely.
recover a little bit. There's a chance that I still win this outright, even if I score no points, but we've got to try for points. 6K to go to the top, and we're going to have to try to escape from the group. Oh my goodness.
There's a sustained
Nope,
rhythm at
it's
the
not going to
front. Some
happen.
riders definitely won't
Well.
be able to keep up.
Nope, oh, okay, it's definitely not going to happen. There's no way I'm getting dropped already as it is.
Those guys up front aren't going to be making too many friends today.
Let's hope the guys at the front aren't too interested in it. Still got the lead. 4 points clear, but there are 7 riders in range. 7 riders in range that if they win that next climb, they would overtake me. And I won't win the KOM. Alright, 49 riders left at the front.
Very tough portion with percentages of
Splitting off very
14%.
quickly. While we're just trying to hold position here.
There are just 5 kilometers left.
5K to go. $22 riders left at the front. 4K to go. We need to slow up a little bit to stay in this group. 3K to go. No telling what's going on quite to the front anymore.
Team leader is falling behind. And the final sprint is off. Who's going to be the first to the line today?
Kevin Van Mark for the win, or for Mark. Nice win for him. Punchy rider.
Riders bringing up their rear have made it.
Mataway took 5th. Figueredo
This stage was a
was one of those who was in range, but he took 2nd. So what does he get? 6 points? It's going to be close. Figueredo's the real threat. I don't think Vermark had any points. So his 10 shouldn't reach me. But it's, I think, 6. Oh, it's 8. Ouch. Figueredo gets 8 points. That might be enough. It's going to be really close. I think Figueredo might have taken it over me there at the end. I know Combs had some
And
points
here are
too.
the race highlights that we've selected for you.
Nottoway wins the overall. Of course, what I'm interested in is Figueredo, 18 points. Yeah, that's more than I have, so I had 6, so I ended up with 14. He won it by 4. He got 18 points on the stage. And Chevalier himself even got 14. 16 overall, so only 3rd in the KOM. But we get the excellent evaluation for breakaway. I get 3rd in the classification. It's worth 19 points. And we're drawing close now. Next we go to Qinghai Lake. It's a long one, 13 stages, most of them sprints, 3 climbing stages. That's a big old climb worth a lot of points. That's worth a lot of points. That's worth a lot of points. Another category 1, a lot of climbing to do. No real points towards the end, so we want stages 3, 4, and 6. Maybe 7. By then it might be decided. 3, 4, 6, maybe 7. We'll be bypassing the other stages.
The breakaway is not to
Stage 3, Qinghai Lake.
has significantly increased its speed.
Also category climb. I'm in the break. It's 20 points available, so it can really set you up for a good run in the KOM. Even if I can't win it, there's still good points down through about 4th place. That can really set me up long term for this one, but we've got to sit up and try to recover a little bit. We're only 27 seconds ahead, and we're already... Oh, we got reeled in. Are you kidding me? Yeah, that's not good.
The current pace is a bit too docile.
We were almost a minute away, and we were going hard and fast. Some of the guys in the group wanted to sit up before we were ready to. 6 new riders trying to get away, but they definitely have not opened up a gap. And you can definitely see the chase is hard right now, so nobody really wanting to allow a breakaway to form. We do sit up a little bit here, though. The chase rider not going hard enough. 2 riders trying to get away, though, and they sit up not wanting them to go. It's a bad time to try to get off the front. But it's opened up to a minute, so all of a sudden these 6 riders looking likely. Another chase.
That's really a punchy attack.
And I have not recovered enough energy to get out there. If I go, I get dropped on this climb at this point, unless they actually sit up for me. Starting to recover a little, that's a good thing, but gap's too big. Gap is too big now. They're already losing a rider off the front. 90k to go. Wow, I'm going backwards. This is all over a sprint point that's already occupied. And it's already taken by that front group. Why are we chasing down so hard here? This is crazy. 24k to go on this climb, and we're already going uphill. We're already going at that 3 clicks too. So we try to get away. I don't have any energy. What the heck am I doing? Got myself into a break that's not actually going anywhere. I'm with 3 riders chasing the last 2 front riders. Grab myself some water at least. I'm hanging on with these guys actually, so that's a good thing. We're only 27 seconds ahead. Now we're back into the group just like that. Still 12k to go. That's a long ways to go, and I don't have the energy. And I'm not quite recovering. I'm going to go out the back. Yep, I did. I went right out the back. Failed attempt today. Definitely missing out on those available points. There's a chance we'll get back together with the peloton, but I actually don't much care. Holgard gets the points over the top, and he's somebody who likes to be in the break, so that could be a bad thing going forward. I think the good news for me is I might be able to get myself into the break for the rest of the stages now that I'm losing a ton of time. Final 17K, and oh my goodness, we're about to make contact with the peloton. 10K to go.
Five kilometers remaining.
17. Can my 99 flat rating, no red bar now, but can I bridge that gap? I left my group behind by a full minute. The acceleration.
There we go. The sprint is on. The riders are setting themselves up. A really powerful.
Holgard takes the win. Holy cow.
We're waiting for the back markers who appear to be fairly numerous in this difficult race.
I should be a minute 38 behind. -3 race day condition did not help me in trying to get away on that one. Yeah, there you go. Minute 33 lost. That's a good thing. That takes me out of contention. Oh, I couldn't even get 1 point for that. It's quite the effort to get no points. Stage 4 we're only going to be showing here for a moment. Objective, breakaway, so hard to get into, and then quickly into this monster climb. I mean, there's still 15K to go. We're not even halfway up yet. Fighting to get in the break led to no energy, led to going right out the back of the peloton pretty early in this climb, so we are way out of it. We did not make our breakaway, and now we've just got to cruise our way, and this is the bulk of the points KOM wise already out, so now we're going to have to just kind of focus on individual stages and trying to get something, as in like actually being a part of the breakaway at some point would be nice. The field, a lot of World Tour riders, good World Tour riders here, even though it's mostly Continental Pro teams, but I've been getting my butt handed to me, really. It's been pretty bad. -3 again today. I keep getting these atrocious race day conditions. Now, my expected race day conditions are actually -1, so I could and should have a negative race day condition. But here's the thing. It's just because I have low recovery and it's super hot that it's been around 100 degrees Fahrenheit or high 90s every day of this race. And so apparently we're up to the snow today, so it's been the opposite as we're super high up, and it's just really one big climb. But why are we sitting up? Are we seriously coming back to the group?
Some team managers must
back up to 30 seconds.
Given that the pack has increased its speed.
There's just not enough speed in this group. There's no cooperation as it is right now, which is going to make it that much harder. %10 of objective, so at least I got somewhere with that today. Such a short stage.
Alexis Goujard goes onto the attack.
Okay, let's join this latest attack, see if this will actually split things off. 4 of us chasing 1, 5 is much better. Wait. There you go. Alright, now 5 riders together. This is a little something we can work with. Salves here. Larson's been in every break for
a
fun.
To everybody's liking. The peloton has significantly increased its speed.
Alright, now we're getting proper cooperation. And we're pulling away from that group who's about to be reeled in. And if we're lucky, peloton will set up a little, but it's such a short stage. We were already down to 40k. We're just blowing ourselves up for no reason. We're only going to make it another 10k at this rate, as hard as we're having to ride. If the field doesn't set up a little bit, but at least I've got 50% of the objective today, so I will get some points. And we're out to 46 seconds. So there you go. It's finally opening up. Field's sitting up a little bit. 1 minute. Slow down because we're sitting up. There we go. Keep cooperation in the group. Minute 17. Alright. 75%. That's what I wanted, because I'm not going to last much longer. And it's not like the climb really matters, because we are way behind on that competition. Minute 17 the gap. Holding. We're still away for now. Let's just sit on. And I'm dropped. Back into the peloton. And we're going to go right out the back here pretty soon. How close did we get on the objective? 5k away from exceptional, and of course another 10k from that to get the max rating, but whatever. Recovering a little bit here. Final ascent, 7k to go. Gel up. Brennan McNulty for the win, ahead of Diego Rosa, Harold Tejada, TJ Van Garderen, 2 Americans in the top 5. And I'm showing my true worth.
And here are a few of the
In 130th position. So we're all the way on to the final stage, and we have 10 kilometers to go. I'm going to use my gel early on this one. I don't have a ton of energy, but I am going to try something. For one thing, I don't have my my freebie when it came to sorry, I'm at a total loss for words here. There we go. Gel kicked in. 13 seconds away. 4k to go. Let's see, a 97. Sure. I'm going over the top here. It's going to be mostly downhill. 10 seconds. 6 seconds away.
And the final sprint is off.
Sprinting to the finish. I'm not going to win. Not even close. Already I've been caught. Buani. He's beaten. His plan didn't work. My plan definitely didn't work. Restrepo for the win.
And their sprinter brings home the bacon.
Alright, well, because we weren't involved in the KOM, in fact, we never even earned any points in the KOM competition, despite multiple attempts to get into breakaways. So finally, on this last stage, I'm just trying to get whatever points might be gotten out of the race itself. And then we're going to take to the end of the month, where we will finally have enough points. Poor evaluation. I get 1 point, at least. 1. And that's for the whole race. I got 1 point. That's bad. 13 stage race. We got 1 point. But turn of the month coming, and I will level up with that. With the rules that I've outlined for this series, my only choice is to go with Sprinter, where I get those 2 recovery points, and that's the lowest, so that's what I have to take. And then I have to go for whatever is next lowest. I have 365s. Only one of the options that give me 2 recovery points includes any of them, that's sprinter. So this would be my one and only choice. I get a point of flat, point on hills, 2 to the prologue, 1 for both sprint and acceleration, 1 for stamina and resistance, 2 for recovery. That's not a bad total. I mean, we're looking at 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 points. 10 points is good. But guaranteed, I'm going to have to go back to potential in our next level, or even 2. And it's getting harder and harder to level up already. But we're going to need to increase potential, particularly for the classics score. So we're going to have to raise the potential for classics. We're going to have to raise the potential for climbing or stage racing. This will still leave me with recovery as the lowest, though. But a 64 minimum, 76 maximum. Flat obviously will never be a focus as it's furthest ahead. Downhill, Barradour as well. But let's go ahead and do it. I need to increase our ability a little bit so we're capable. I don't want to go anywhere near World Tour anytime soon. But the more I get a couple points here and there, the more I can actually accomplish something and earn some points to level up a little bit quicker so that we can continue getting levels and then raise potential and then go back into focusing on this. So we'll take Sprinter for now. That's going to do it for this episode. I'm Decathlon Gamer. Thanks for tuning in. Be sure to hit that like button, and I'll see you next time. Have a good one. Be safe out there, and bye for now.